The weight of these tribulations bore down heavily upon her shoulders. In those anguishing years, solace found its form in the embrace of alcohol and drugs, a desperate refuge to quell the tempest of emotional torment raging within. However, at that time, the entirety of her suffering remained veiled in the opaque shroud of unawareness. In the bustling streets of a city not unlike Boston, a pivotal moment etched itself into her life's fabric back in the year 1992. Amidst the whirlwind of existence alongside her boyfriend, a revelation struck like an unexpected thunderbolt. She was carrying a child. The timing of this realization perplexed her. It arrived tardily, catching her entirely off guard. Faced with the absence of insurance coverage, she found herself compelled to consider an abortion. At the hospital, the assessment painted a picture of approximately 15 weeks of pregnancy, rendering the conventional route unfeasible. Thus, they turned to an induced miscarriage, yet even this approach faltered, leading to the inevitable need for a surgical abortion. A stunning truth emerged during the ultrasound amidst these interventions. She was merely 9 weeks pregnant, carrying not just one, but 2 lives, elucidating the failure of the initial method. The doctor's final words lingered as she drifted into the anesthetic embrace, delivering a bitter note of admonition. The insinuation of sole responsibility for the pregnancy fueled her fury, a sentiment recurrent in her life due to the relentless challenges posed by a patriarchal society. As the anesthesia took hold, anger coursed through her veins, yet her delicate anemic state often led to unexpected fainting spells. Little did she know, pregnancy had the power to disrupt her blood sugar levels, exacerbating her condition further. Swiftly, consciousness faded on the operating table, transcending the mortal realm. Hovering above, she observed the chaos below, the medical team perturbed by the ethical dilemma of an abortion for someone lacking financial means. Yet, detached from their plight, she yearned for release, drawn towards a beckoning tunnel, greeted by an otherworldly entity emanating profound love. Their voice echoed like ancient wisdom, offering her a choice: depart if she wished, a tempting proposition amidst the earthly torment. However, the entity unveiled a crucial destiny should she choose to return, one laden with significance and potential benefit for the world. Wrestling with hesitation, she resolved to re-enter the earthly realm, a disconcerting transition from the ethereal weightlessness to the oppressive corporeality. Returning to her body felt akin to shifting from the comforting embrace of water to the heavy grip of concrete. Agony enveloped her, necessitating a 3-day recovery period in the hospital. Unfortunately, her boyfriend's absence during this trial revealed a painful truth: his infidelity. This revelation strengthened her resolve to heed the call of the enigmatic being and embark on her transformative odyssey. With resolute determination, she set sail on a westward journey to California, driven to manifest her dream of becoming a comic book artist, a passion deeply ingrained in her soul. Over the span of 3 decades, she channeled her creativity into the intricate tapestry of comic books. Yet, this near-death experience served as a catalyst for a profound metamorphosis. Entitled by a dear companion as Upgraded Version 2.0, owing to her newly acquired knack for perceiving the imperceptible, encompassing interactions with spirits, sensing energies, and even catching fleeting glimpses of perplexing temporal cycles. These extrasensory endowments unfolded concurrently with her persistent engagement in substances, a proclivity that endured for numerous years. Nonetheless, approximately half a decade ago, she encountered a crucial juncture and chose the path of abstinence. It was within this period of refraining that her extrasensory abilities began their ascent towards intensification. In the vicinity of 2012, An unforeseen twist loomed in her life's narrative. She found herself ensnared in yet another abusive relationship, an ordeal of dire proportions that ultimately became the tipping point. Determined to embrace solitude and forsake the pursuit of intimate connections, she succumbed to a state of despondency. By embracing her genuine essence, she ceased forcing a link that perennially eluded her. This deliberate choice reignited her yearning for exploration, propelling her once more onto the open road. She embarked on an extraordinary 13,000-mile expedition, spanning America aboard a box truck, a journey lasting nearly a decade. Amidst this odyssey, she immersed herself in the natural world, delving deeper into the shadows of her past to confront erstwhile traumas and foster self-affection. A pivotal juncture unfolded when she chanced upon an abandoned dog christened Sadie. This serendipitous encounter introduced her to a profound, hitherto unfamiliar love. This newfound sentiment set the bar for her future connections and undertakings. She pledged solemnly, only those capable of evoking emotions akin to Sadie's would gain entry into her life. This boundary reshaped her decisions, guiding her onto a path of self-awareness, shedding the dissociative tendencies she had previously employed as a coping mechanism. Her expedition also led her to enroll in shaman school sessions, delving into past life regressions and soul retrievals. To her astonishment, she discovered revisiting every location where her family resided during her upbringing in a military environment, gathering the fragments of her history to attain a sense of completeness. This metamorphosis fortified her defense mechanisms. Instead of leaning on addiction and idiosyncrasies, she acquired the ability to protect herself through trust, love, empathy, and self-empathy. As she reclaimed her lost facets, her resentment towards her parents underwent a transformation. She comprehended that their actions mirrored their own traumatic histories. When she sought explanations, they disowned her, affirming her resolution to sever ties. With a transformed identity and a nomadic lifestyle, she unearthed freedom and the resilience to exist without substances, fortified by her psychic encounters aiding her recovery. Exploring traumas from past lives uncovered a recurrent theme of persecution as a witch or healer, often culminating in betrayal and demise. This realization forged a connection between her and the notion that those grappling with addiction and societal alienation might be unrecognized shamans, possessing a unique depth of insight from traversing realms of both luminescence and obscurity. Venturing through the journey of soul retrieval, a ritual conducted near the Mohawk River in upstate New York triggered a childhood memory. Recollection surged of a comforting presence from her youth, now identified as a glimpse of her future self. This recognition challenged her comprehension of time. The realization struck her, redirecting energy into her past to close the karmic cycle was pivotal. It wasn't just for her, but for the lineage of abused women in her ancestry. This transformative act shattered the chains of abuse, easing her ability to aid spirits in their transition. Within a haunted abode in San Francisco, she encountered an oppressive energy resonating from a man rooted in the 1920s. Several roommates endured bouts of depression, prompting her to conduct a releasing ritual. While most spirits departed, the man lingered. A daunting task ensued, delving into obituaries from 1920 to 1924 until she unveiled his story. A tragic love affair and murder intertwined with her own experiences of betrayal, emphasizing the significance of acknowledging his narrative. Navigating through intense emotions and learning to fully experience them led to a profound understanding. The resonance with emotions and feelings aligns with the frequencies we emit. When forgiveness prevails, it possesses the transformative power to transmute darkness, liberating individuals from guilt, self-hatred, and anger. Sound and frequency intricately contribute to this process, urging recognition and self-compassion. This holds particular significance for individuals grappling with CPTSD, facilitating acknowledgement and acceptance of emotions without letting them wield control. Mastering this is akin to taming the rage horse. Channeling intense energy